Because it doesn't, the market doesn't fluctuate depending on what the president tweets that day. I watch my 401k do roller coasters by 0.75% someday.
I think you're full of shit.
Full of shit.
I think you're full of shit. No one's 401k is doing better under Biden than Trump. That's bullshit. You're doing the Gavin Newsom thing. You're just making up your own facts.
Interesting.
What about gas prices? What about inflation?
Neither of which I'm intelligent enough to know that the president has next to no control over.
The very first day when Biden took office,
this guy's a Biden guy.
Gas price immediately jumped.
He pulled over and wanted to debate us.
More leases for offshore drilling.
But wasn't he not supposed to do that? Wasn't he not supposed to do that? According to the left, I'm not going to write anymore. Now he's got.
We're doing a lot less drilling than we were under Trump.
The leases have been written more so under President Biden for exploratory drilling than Trump is.
He's doing the Gavin Newsom thing.
Yeah.
And
if you wanted to buy a house under Trump, it's going to compare that to Biden. It's going to cost you 3 times as much to buy a house.
Yes,
the interest rates are like 9%. They were like 2.5 under Trump.
Yeah.
How is that better?
I've got.
What about groceries, bro?
Yes.
Groceries are skyrocketing.
Next to none of which does the president have the control over.
He printed so much fucking money. That's where inflation came from.
Last I checked, the inflation inspiring was bipartisan bills that came through Congress, and he agreed to the bipartisan incentive.
So are you one of those guys that's blaming Trump for inflation?
No, not at all. No, I'm not that irrational.
Yeah. No, you don't seem like it.
I'm well aware of the president not having control over.
Are you okay with Biden having open borders and letting all these terrorists come over here?
I'm well aware of the border situation, and I'm well informed enough to believe that there are not terrorists flying.
Are you shitting me? They're coming from every single country in the world.
You can look at a variety. RFK went down to the border. Okay, RFK, I would hope you would think, is somewhat intelligent. He went to the border and showed everybody exactly what we're telling you. The people flowing across that border are fighting age males from countries all over the world. They're not from South America.
So we should violate their human rights and lock them up like fish?
No, we should know who's coming over here.
It's literally the job of the president.
Yes.
You people can be brainwashed into thinking anything is good as long as a Democrat's doing it. Right?
No. Us people.
Do you want to know who's on Epstein's flight logs? Would you like to know who's on Epstein's flight logs?
Because suddenly you know.
No, I'm saying we want to know. Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn is trying to get that revealed, and the Democrats are blocking it. Dick Durbin, or whatever his name is, he's blocking it so nobody can see it. That doesn't bother you?
It's the first I heard of that.
Well, they convicted Ghislaine Maxwell, right? His second-hand person.
Yes.
They convicted her. Didn't they have to have something to convict her on, but they won't tell any of us why she was convicted? Who was being taken to that island, flown there, the children that were there, anything? None of that information comes out.
I'll have to do some research on that one.
You think though, just for the benefit of your own family, you would want to vote for Trump? Because
under Donald Trump's watch,
everything was better under Trump. Name one thing that's better.
Everything was better under Trump. The gross domestic product was worse under Trump.
You're insane.
I know what the statistics are. The high in his 4 years, we did a 6.1% increase.
We had the lowest unemployment under Trump. We had the best economy under Trump.
Wow.
Before COVID. Before COVID.
He helped out the blacks way more than the Democrats have ever helped out the blacks.
You can't name one thing. You can sit there and make up stuff like we had bigger
as soon as I name a fact, you throw it out the window.
But it's not a fact. You're regurgitating what you're watching on CNN or whatever channel. It's garbage. Even CNN now, I've seen, is starting to turn because they know they cannot keep up with these lies anymore. Joe Biden is absolutely out of his friggin' mind.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
You don't think he's going senile?
Senile.
You don't think Joe Biden just called Trump Congressman Trump the other day?
That's only one tiny little example.
I know.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I can see that you guys don't have any grasp on reality or facts, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you keep talking.
Okay. See you later, man. Dumbass.
By the way, the Volusia County cops will be rolling up here real soon. I know.
Okay. All right, Karen. Thanks, Karen. We're gonna call the cops on us.
For what?
Private property. We're over there.
Yeah. Actually, you're on private property. We're not. Well, except for some of these cars that parked out there.
When he walked over there and said, hey.
Ceasefire means that somebody sees a fire. It could be any kind of fire. It could be a big fire or a small fire, a bonfire or even a candle flame. It just matters that somebody sees a fire. That's why we call it a ceasefire.